Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to Dinner Tools. Today is Monday, February 24th, which means that the ice is melting, the water is running. It's an absolute swamp out there, a half-frozen swamp, which means what a better time for Deals of the Week! All right, we got a ton of hot deals for you. I got some oddball items here that you're going to think I've lost my mind. I mean, truly I have, clearly, but there's still something you might want to consider. Let's jump into it. First off, how about a tattoo printer? Yeah, I kid you not, we're talking about a tattoo printer. And yeah, I've got probably more ink than the average bear, but I'm not suggesting you get into tattooing. And I'll tell you, when the company reached out to me, it was like, hey, what about putting this on the channel? I'm like, maybe I don't do tattoos. I don't do them myself. That seems ridiculous. And they're like, yeah, well, honestly, there's a lot more you can do with one of these than just tattoos. And if you look at it, it's a pretty small, compact piece of unit. It comes with the transfer paper. You put it in there, comes out the other side. It's got a little, power button up top. It's fairly simple to use. But that said, here's the deal. What I found out is it can be used to transfer onto all sorts of other materials. So if you're getting into that kind of crafty stuff, maybe your wife is, one of the big first ones I saw was transferring onto clay. So if you're putting designs onto clay, then you're gonna carve it into the clay before you bake it. That's a big one. People are even transferring onto wood and plastics and other stuff. So there's other things besides your own skin, as it were, if you were gonna transfer it onto it. So that's something to consider. Now let's take a look at the price on this. This is the unpronounceable name here. I have no idea how they say this. Jan something or other. Anyway, Janolia. Anyway, it's on sale right now. It's normally $100, on sale down to $74.99, $75. Call it what it is. But you're looking at a 2 1/4 by 8.5. They call it a portable thermal tattoo printer machine. But again, it uses, basically A4 is what I think of this as, standard, paper kind of size. And what you can do with it is you can transfer it on all sorts of other stuff. Let me know, is this something you would use? Should we find more of these things that are kind of like for something else, but also can be used for tools and crafting and stuff like that? Let me know what you think. All right, next item. This is one we talked about before, and a lot of people say I skipped over it too fastly. So I wanted to, fastly, you can tell I'm having a good day. Skipped over too fast. So I wanted to talk about it again. And this is the gaming chair we talked about last week. This is, it's currently, it's here. It's $169.99. It's $170. There's a 15% off coupon. I've got a coupon code down below. I think the coupon code though, I think the red one is sold out. I think it only works on the gray one, but you'll have to try it and let me know. There it is in gray. A lot of people like the gray better. It's not so stand out-ish, if you would. But this is a chair that it's got built-in vibration. It's got, if you want to kick back, it's got a foot stool stand thing that slides out and whatnot. My son stole it from me. He's like, this is the one I want. And I'm like, okay, because I like the bigger, more kind of, supportive kind of stuff. Although it's not saying it's not supportive, because it's got the headrest and it's got the, the vibration in the lumbar and the arms. What I really like about it is as it leans back, the arms don't just tilt back. They actually slide back so they're at the same kind of parallel to the seat, which is kind of cool. I like that. Anyway, it's got a lot of other features to it. Let me see if I can pull some of those up here. 40% wider cushion for greater comfort, 20.5 inches wide. It doesn't have the big bolsters on the side, which is, I know a lot of them like to do that, but I'm like, this isn't a driving seat. I'm not going to be going around corners or something. I don't need side bolsters when I'm at my desk or wherever I'm working. In fact, honestly, I'd rather not, because I like to do stuff side to side. I use these same chairs for working around the shop and the studio. So I don't want the side bolsters. Anyway. It's got, look at that, coil foam, it's got coils and foam with a breathable surface on it. It supports up to 350 pounds. This is not an extra large chair. This is a standard size kind of, I guess a little bit bigger, maybe an XL, not a double XL or triple XL. So anyway, I want to thank them again. It's Duxlife, Douxlife. I don't know the rest. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what we got up next. We got to talk, of course, about Lightme Cozy Fit G1 Open. This is the new, and these are the ones I wear all the time. And they come in this nice case here. And if you can get it to focus there we go. Nice little case, slim, rounded corners, fits right in your pocket. It charges the earbuds, and then you can charge the case, that whole kind of thing. And as I said, I wear these all the time because I'm always I listen to the news, I listen to Audible books. I'm addicted to audible.com. I've had a subscription with them for, oh my gosh, so long. I have over 1,000 books in my library. I used to read a lot, and I got out of reading and because I just didn't have the time. But now, anytime I hop in the car or I'm doing something where, I don't really need my head there that I'm doing, I put on an Audible book and I just listen with these. And look, they got the huge battery down here. They got tons of playtime. But for me, I put it in one side. I don't need it in stereo. And then when that one's dead, I swap it out for the other one. I listen on the left ear. Works out great. Anyway, these are on sale. This is the new upgraded version with the snug fit, deep bass, 40 hours of playtime, water resistance. They're good for sports, the whole 9 yards. You can't really shake them out even if you try. $80, 10% off coupon on it right now. It's going to knock $8 off of those. All right, and then what is with these companies with these names? Chifilia. They reached out to me about their 4-pack of straps here. And I'm going to be honest, at first I was like, they sent them to me like, it's a strap, but they're more clever than you think. So this, you can adjust the size through this one. And then this is, guys, you get the little S hook there. It comes through and it connects right on it. And of course, the one they show there on the page, and that's what, of course, the first thing I tried was, hanging up an extension cord. You want to get it up out of the way. And it's really easy to disconnect and reconnect. That quick, that fast, gets it up off the floor. Gets it, off, taking space on your shelf. You can hang it somewhere. Now, I'll be honest, here in my studio, I don't like to put stuff up on the wall. I got tons of shelves and stuff. But at my shop, it's old. I don't mind driving a nail in here or there or something to hang something like that. So I'm probably going to take those down there. There's all sorts of things I can think of to lift up and get off the floor and get out of my way. So, that may be something you want to consider. Let's take a look at this again here. You're looking at, they're normally $20. There is a 30% off coupon. So at $20, that's going to take $6 off of that. Take it down to, $14? It's adjustable. Look at it. They got it on a tool case. There's all sorts of things you could hang with this. Anyway, let me know if this is something you would use in your garage or your shop. I always think of springtime as a time to get organized before, summer sits in. So look at this. It's $14 on that. All right, and then also I want to let you know, Olight is coming out with a sale later this week. I don't have details on it, but you're going to want to check it out. And they have this one item here. It's one of these top items here. It's going to go on something you're going to carry 365 days a year. At least for me, it's a 365. And I'm not going to put a link to it or anything, but I got to tell you, I had the original. The Romeo version, and it's junk. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Was so happy to get rid of it. And now one of the best things about it is it's got a magnetic hood that goes over it that takes a USB-C charger. So rather than having every few months or whenever the battery on the damn thing dies, take it off, put a new battery in, put it back on, you just pop the hood on it with the cable and it charges. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's a great thing. Anyway, they got a bunch of other stuff. Of course, I'm a big fan of I always have my Arkfeld around here somewhere. Oops, I accidentally clicked on something. How does that happen? Who knows? Anyway, we're going to talk about solar again real quick. We got a video coming out on this as soon as I can get Duncan to install it on his truck. These things are fantastic. This is their new version, the Autovox solar backup camera, 5-inch 1080p monitor on it, 5,000 milliamp hour battery built in. So, in fact, if you say you park it someplace where there's not solar, you can charge it off of a USB-C charger, I believe. Anyway, they've got a $30 off coupon, taking this down to $120. So any vehicle you have now can have a backup camera, and it's wireless. That's the best thing, is I don't want to have to pull out sill plates and run cable and do all that. When I was a kid, I used to do that kind of stuff all the time. These days, I love this. You put it right on that back license plate. You plug the front one into your cigarette lighter or whatever, and it's connected. It just wirelessly connects. Magic. It just works. And now any vehicle I have can have a backup camera, and I absolutely love that. All right, then we talk about this one. Mothers, we can look at this. We got the ceramic wax here, 16 fluid ounces. Lowest price in 30 days. It's down to $16.50. Then we got some DeWalt here for you. We got now this is tool only, I should say. We've talked about this angle grinder. This is just such a good angle grinder. In fact, I know a lot of people are not going to like me saying this, and I've been critical of DeWalt. So when I say it's probably the best cordless angle grinder out there for the money, it's probably the best cordless angle grinder out there for the money. I'm sorry, Milwaukee and all the others. Metabo has a great one, Metabo HPT, I should say. I haven't tried the Metabo cordless. Maybe I should. Anyway, it's a fantastic grinder here for $121.39 limited time deal. That's 45% off a list. Then we got the Circ Saw. This is one of the lowest prices, I think, since Black Friday here on this one. 6.5 inch. It's left facing, bare tool only. Bare tool. Then we got this. Check it out. Craftsman V Series. Now remember, the V Series is their step up into that kind of budget pro kind of level. 1/4 inch drive, 80 tooth. If you like the styling, you like the styling. I'm all for knurling, but the little like half knurling kind of stuff, I don't know. It just doesn't vibe with me. But a lot of people really love this V Series. So here you go, $15 on that one. Then we got look at this, Irwin Combi Saw with wood cutting hacksaw blades there. You can use it for either or. That's a nice little tool there. $11.61 on that, 52% off. Then we got the DNA Motors. This is your standard contractor grade kind of distance measure, tape measure kind of thing. You're looking at 330 feet. You can do football fields and more. Lowest price in 30 days on this, $16.80. How about this? Powerbuilt. This is your VDE screwdriver. This is insulated electric hybrid vehicle for electrical and hybrid vehicles. You don't want to get zapped in there. Make sure you're working smart and you're not getting, not getting juiced, as it were. $22.49. That's 50% off there on the whole set. How about this? We got the Vessel. This is their JIS drive 4-piece screwdriver set. It's not the typical ball handle. It's more the kind of similar to the Mega Door set that they have. But it's only the 4-piece for $35.99, $36 there. On this one, the Metabo, anytime it comes down to this price, I like to talk about it. I've seen in the last year, it dropped down to less than this for like one day. But this is like the buy it now price. This is a 10-inch compound miter saw. It's not sliding. It doesn't have all the whiz-bang features, but if you just want a basic budget miter saw, this is a solid unit right here, especially at that price for $110. You're not going to find anything built to this level of quality for near that kind of price. All right, again, a buy it for life kind of tool. We've talked about it before, the Bosch D-handle jigsaw here. 3,000 strokes per minute, 45-degree bevel cuts. This is a go-to jigsaw. It'll last as long as you do. $99, 29% off a list. Then we got, check this out, Ingersoll Rand 2-battery kit, extended anvil impact wrench with the charger. Lowest price in 30 days. Now, this is not for the DIYer, okay? I mean, I guess you could buy it, but $634. They're clearly targeting the pros, the serious guys in the bays doing lots and lots of work. All right, next, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we've got the Craftsman 4-volt cordless screwdriver, charger, screwdriver bits, all of that included here. It's coming in 19% off, lowest price in 30 days, down to $24.98. All right, I got a couple rotary tools here for you. We got the Depth Stitch cordless rotary tool. This is an 8-volt, 2-amp-hour battery in it. 30,000 RPM, 5-speed, comes with all the accessories. You got the full kit, you got the case, everything. Normally $65, on sale for $46, and there's a 10% off coupon on top of that. Now, if you want to go a little bit up market, Depth Stitch has got you covered here as well. This is their 12-volt with the LED display screen, whole 9 yards, full kit with the semi-rigid zip-up bag there. It's normally $80. It's on sale for $64.99. And there's a $10 off coupon on top of that. All right, now Nico, I talk about, let me see here. I got it over here. I'd always talk about these screwdrivers from Vessel. These are the electric screwdrivers here. They got the little light on it and whatnot. They're great little screwdrivers, but they're kind of pricey. And this is kind of an option to kind of compare to that. Nico cordless 1/4-inch hex, flathead bit, and Phillips bit that comes with it. I'm not going to say it's the same thing, but it's a similar kind of style, similar kind of controls. If you're looking for a budget version on that for, oh my gosh, what, a third the price, $18.97, lowest price in 30 days on that. Oh, Duratec. I gotta tell you, Duratec's been really stepping up. I love my Hercules extended reach ratchet. But, if you want to go something that's a little bit slimmer, doesn't have that kind of footprint on it, here you got the battery in the handle. You get two batteries, you get the charger, the bag, some sockets with it, an extension, all of that. It's normally $100. It's on sale for $80, and there's a 15% off coupon on top of that. That's gonna take another $12 off of that. All right, we got the DeWalt 20 volt max. This is a full kit drill driver here, brushless, compact, two batteries with the charger, full kit. As I said, remember XR is the top of the line there with DeWalt. It's on sale for $165. Now check this out. Duratec again. We got here the high torque. Okay, it's not high torque. 330 foot-pounds. This is not a high torque unit, okay? This is gonna be for like changing tires, basic kind of work. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than your average one. It's kind of that torpedo kind of shape. But look at the price on this. $48.29 for a full kit with a 4 amp hour battery, with the charger, with the case, with some sockets. If you're looking for, here's what I'm thinking. If you're on a budget, this is a great way to get started. Get an impact wrench, start doing some work with it, okay? At under $50, good luck trying to find another impact wrench, especially from a brand that you've actually heard of. What about for an in-car for like changing tires and stuff on the side of the road? I do a lot of road trips. I know a lot of you do. You drive, keep this behind a back seat or under a seat or in the trunk. I always think behind the back seat because I usually drive a pickup truck, but now I got my SUV and I got tons of room in the back. I can store way too much back there, just like my wife does. Don't tell her I said that. Anyway, point is this. That is for $48.29. If it grows legs and walks away or breaks or something, I'm not going to lose sleep over it for a travel kind of impact wrench to help me change some tires on my car or my trailer or something like that. That seems like a pretty good deal. I mean, I guess I'm kind of stuck on it because it seems like such a good price. All right, then we got another buy it for life kind of tool, the Bosch. This is your standard single speed random orbit sander here with the Bosch style kind of, dust collector there, coming in 25% off a list, down to $58.98. Then we got back to DeWalt. Look at this. Comes with a 20 volt impact driver here, 3-speed battery and charger included, plus you're getting the power stack battery thrown in as well. That's a great setup. I'm a huge fan of the power stack batteries. $145 for the full kit. One of the best impact drivers on the market. All right, look at this. Craftsman planer. It's back down to $300. It's been, before you'd see it a little bit lower than that, but these days, and let me just double check my pricing, make sure I'm not completely off on this. Yeah, it's been bouncing up to around $345, even as high as $400. And it's back down to a buy it now kind of price if you're looking for it. To be fair, it's a 2-blade planer. There's nothing fancy about it, but if you like the Craftsman style and setup, for $300, it's hard to beat. All right, let's keep going up. Malco, you know the Malco Eagle Grips. Well, this is the same company. The Malco Connects. This is just it's a quick change handle for screwdriver bits, all sorts of stuff. I was actually looking at this, and they have come right down here, and they even talk about this magnetic nut setter bit here. That would be a nice little combo to pick up. Get that, and get the quick connect here. That'd be a great little setup there. There was a $10.29 on that, lowest price in 30 days. Of course, I got to talk about my Vessel wood grip. Now, these are composite wood, right? They take wood, chew it up, glue it back together. They can form it in all sorts of shapes, but it still has some wood-like features. And what does wood do when you get it wet? The fibers raise up, right? Same thing with this. When your hand's wet, greasy, all sorts of stuff, those fibers raise up, which means the wetter it gets, the grippier it gets. And I did not believe this at first. I was at National Hardware Show last year or the year before, and they had it at the booth. And I actually tried it, and they held it, dry, and then I did one that was wet, and I could not believe it. Could not believe it until I tried it. It really does. It really works. They're on sale. This full set here, 6-piece, made in Japan, sold by Amazon, $55.24, and that's a 21% off sale price. And on top of that, there's another 10% off that's going to knock another $5.50 something off of that. All right, then we got the Weeha. This is your professional grade insulated soft finish screwdriver set here, 7-piece. If you're wanting to step up for $40 for professional grade insulated screwdrivers, the best selling in North America, that's a good set to get. All right, then we got the gear wrench. Look at this, Phillips slotted torque, dual material, good solid screwdrivers. These are kind of that value pro kind of level. Definitely tool truck alternative. Coming in here, you get the whole set for $56.29. All right, then we got some no-name pry bar sets here. It's the Rim Colo. I remember, I don't make up the names, folks. But that said, if you're looking for a budget pry bar set, $36 for, what is this, a 5-piece set. You even get a straight pry bar in there. You get the long, the short, the mini, and there's a 10% off coupon, and they have strikeable end caps. Not a bad deal. All right, then we got the Sunex here, rolling pry bar set here, 6-inch, 20-inch, 4-piece set here. It's normally $52. It's on sale right now down to $41.99. Man, if you don't know who Sunex is, they're, again, one of the old school tool truck alternative brands. So you're looking at that kind of professional level tools there. Then we're back to gear wrench. Look at this pick set, 7-piece pick set. You got 4 of the minis, 3 of the standards. Again, the similar style of grips you're going to get on the screwdrivers. And it's under 20 bucks, 25% off, taking it down to $19.51. All right, and if you like the more acetate style handle here, we've got the OEM tools. Don't sleep on OEM, all right? A lot of people you see them at some of the, what is it? Not Pep Boys, one of the, I can't remember the, O'Reilly's. I see them, I think, at O'Reilly's and some of the other tool shops or automotive shops. But I know a lot of guys professionally who use OEM tools, and this is a nice little mini pick set. You're looking at 6-piece with the acetate handle. You're getting all the different, straight, curved, right angle, all of it there for $16.98. All right, then we come over here, performance tool. This is an interesting little set. So you're getting 4 of the mini picks, and you're getting 4 screwdrivers in one set with the case for $8. That might be a nice little starter set or a to-go set or a birthday present kind of set or maybe just a backup set. Okay, let's talk budget here. Horsdy, I don't know how to pronounce it. 3-piece breaker bar set, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch, 6, 10, 15 inches. Comes with the bag. It's on sale for just under 20 bucks, $19.79. But we got the Duratec 3-piece set with the plastic tray. Goes ready to go right in your toolbox there. And it's got the proper knurling on it, the Duratec blue accents, and it's coming in $20.99. So would you go with this one for $19.79 or would you go with this one for $21.99? I know which one has the knurling. I know which one I'm going for. And then if you really want to get after it, we got the 24-inch, 1/2 inch breaker bar with the heavy-duty head on it. And it's even got the real, kind of accents to it. Now, it's a good-looking breaker bar, I got to say. It's 24% off down to $24.99. All right, and then this, you got to really get one of these. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one. I know a lot of people use this kind of style here. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. The where it's the extension that has its own arm on it. But personally, I prefer, and that's $22 for that set. I prefer this one because it goes on the wrench just the same. All right. Then you can put either a wrench on it, a socket on it, or you can put a ratchet or a breaker bar on it. So it's way more versatile. It stores easier in the toolbox. It does the exact same job, and it's $6. $6. That is a must-have kind of tool. All right, Duratec, extra long handle, 3/8 inch, 90 tooth. It's a 12-inch handle there. Chrome Mully head, fully polished. It's a good-looking ratchet there for an entry-level ratchet, $20.69. Then we got the 3-piece set, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch in 90 tooth for $44.99. So if you just need the one, 20 bucks, or for a little more than, actually I think it's for double the price, a little more than double the price, you can get the 3-piece set. That's not a bad beginner kind of set to go with. All right, then we got gear wrench. If you want to get serious, we're going back to that kind of tool truck alternative. 84-tooth flex head set. This is a fantastic set. You're getting the 1/4, the 1/4 inch, the 3/8, and the 1/2 inch there. They're not the locking flex head, but it's 84-tooth. It's a solid set. Now, if you want to jump up to the 120 tooth, and this is a 4-piece set, I mean, This 3-piece for 109 or for 111. I mean, I get it. Some people don't like the 120X. It's just too smooth for them. Some people just don't like good things. Anyway, it's a how you feel kind of thing. You either like it or you don't. But for those of you who do, man, how about this? 4-piece set flex head for $111.04, 30% off. All right, we got the Billy Tool socket adapter here, 17-piece. It's got reducers, universal joint sockets, drill adapters as well. Comes with the foam ready to go in your toolbox there. It's normally $50, on sale for $37, and there's a $10 off or a 10% off coupon on top of that. I got to tell you, don't be like me and have to go out and buy one separately. Get a set like this, because I mean, if there's times it's not something you're gonna use all the time. How often are you gonna go from a 1-inch to a half inch? It's not something that's going to happen all the time, but every once in a while you need it, and this is what's going to help you with that. And this has got all the adapters, so no matter what the once in a while time is, this is going to have you covered. All right, then we're back to OEM Tools here. OEM Tools has got the star socket tray here, Torx adapters, or Torx bits, I should say here. With the full set here, you're looking at 35-piece set with the foam insert or foam tray for $50. That's 29% off. All right, then we got gear wrench. This is a great little master set here. 120 XP, that's a 120 tooth ratchet there. You got a couple extensions, you got the swivel, then you got your deeps and you got your shallows, all in 6.38 drive with the case, $87, down from 120. That is a one and done 3/8 kind of solution there. All right, we got some organization. We got the Work Pro magnetic socket rail organizer, 3-piece aluminum, 1/4 inch by 12 inch, 3/8 by 10 clips. I should say by 12 clips, not 12 inch, and 1/2 inch by 10 clips there, all in blue, $24.99, and there's a 10% off coupon on that pack. Then we have the gear wrench adjustable plier rack kind of thing here. It's coming in 36% off, down to $18.66. How about this? This is another set you probably don't have, and if you're going to get serious about doing your own work, you're going to need, or I see a lot of pros who use this set. Gear Rich 8-piece sensor and sending socket set. You're doing those oxygen sensors, all those kind of things you need those kind of weird sockets for. This is your set for doing that. 16% off, down to $35.14. I don't even want to think how much Snap-on's going to charge you for a set like that. This is going to be a lot more affordable and probably do you just as good for just as long. All right, I've been looking for some good standard combo wrenches. Everything you look at, it's all ratcheting wrenches these days. What about just your standard, just workhorse wrench set? Well, here we go. Combination wrench set, standard raised panel from Craftsman, 20-piece, 10% off of the price, $60. This is a good size set. It's interesting. So you got some mini wrenches. They do 4 up to 10 they skip 9. And then in the standard size, you got 10 to 24. And I think they only skip 23. So it's mostly a non-skip set, about as close as you can get. And for $60 for a good set of traditional combo wrenches, that's a nice little set to get. All right, how about we're back with Sunex here. Let me pull it over here. There we go. This is your 7-piece long reach plier set. You got the right angle, you got the 45, you got the straight nose, needle nose, you got some hose pliers in there, and you got some dikes there, angled, as a matter of fact. So you get that really close cut there. Full set there, 23% off, down to $89.13. All right, we got more pry bars. Didn't I just talk about these pry bars? I thought I did. Well, if I didn't, here they are. I'm pretty sure I did. $42, call it what it is. All right, Titan dead blow hammer here, 32 ounce and 48 ounce. These are just go to, if you're doing any kind of automotive work or other stuff. There's other places where you need a good dead blow hammer. And Titan makes some good, affordable kind of tools here. So you're getting the 2-piece set there for $22.94. So basically $12, 11 something each. Then we got the Vaughan made in USA California style framing hammer. They call it a California style, but usually I see more of a curve in the handle on a California style. But you got the waffle head on this. This is a straight up framing hammer meant to drive nails all day long. Made in the USA, magnetic holder there. This is just a good solid working framing hammer there. It's 23% off, lowest price in 30 days, taking it down to $28.46. Remember, I'm a big fan of Estwing, But if S-Wing's not on sale, I'm going to show you some Vaughn. A lot of people like Vaughn. I'm more of an S-Wing guy. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Vaughn tools. It's just a preference, personal preference kind of thing. Then Halder. Now this one I'm a huge fan of. The Halder Simplex 12 soft face hammers, or I should say mallets, really. And of course, on these, everything's replaceable. You can swap out the handle, you can swap out the head, you can swap out the faces, you can mix, match, do all sorts of things. I believe they're made in Germany. $30.50. This is 17% off. As you can tell right now, they're 30 or 44% claimed on this deal already. It's not going to last long. All right, then we got the smaller base plate mallet with nylon red plastic facing handles on it. Again, everything's interchangeable. This one's on sale for 20 bucks. If you have not tried Halder yet, this is a great entry-level one to get. Pick it up. You will be addicted. You'll be buying all of them pretty soon. All right, then we got channel lock. This is your typical straight up channel locks, tongue and groove, straight jaw, 8-inch, with the classic blue handles on it, made in the USA for $18. Come on, $18 made in the USA pliers. You got to pick those up. Then we got the made in Germany Kniepex. Remember, you pronounce the K. This is their Cobra. This is the 1/4 inch. These are 7 1/4 inch. They're not the super, super tiny ones. These are great. A lot of people carry these in EDC. They're kind of my go-to. I keep usually at my desk. $34 on that, 37% off. Remember, if you read it, they got the numbers. The last one is the millimeters on it, so it's 180 millimeters. If you want the 200 millimeter twin grips here, we got those for $30.68. My buddy Doc over at Last Best Tool, he voted these, or his fans did, voted these tools, pliers of the year. And I'm inclined to agree with them. I don't think they missed a step on that one at all. I think they're fantastic pliers. And then we got the 150 millimeter version of the same thing here, coming in for $32.99, lowest price in 30 days. All right, then we got the Kniepex needle nose here, a 200 millimeter coming in at $29.05. How about this? The Blue Driver. This thing just sits at 120 bucks. It just sits there all day long. This is considered by many people the go-to for your daily OBD2 scanner. This is the kind where you just leave it plugged in. You have it in your car all the time. It connects to your phone and your tablet. It does all sorts of stuff. I know pros who've used this who've been stunned with all the things you can do with it. And for $80, rightly so. All right, then if you really want to jump up, get something serious, Topdon. They're one of the, I keep talking about it. It's Topdon, it's Autel, X-Tool. Those are kind of the three main go-to tool truck alternative brands that are out there that we talk about. And we're always talking about bi-directional, because if you really want to do serious diagnostics, you have to have that back and forth conversation, which is why you get bi-directional. So this is the latest 2025 scanner here from Topdon. Bi-directional, 2 years free updates. You're getting everything you need there with the case. It really comes down to, do you like the Topdon OS or do you like the Autel array? I like the Topdon. I think it's nice, clear, simple, easy to use, fast to go through. You're looking at 22% off, taking it down to $372, 13% claimed. It'll sit here for a day or two probably, but it's going to go. All right, Oxbeam. Oxbeam, these are the guys that make off-road lights. I got some of their off-road lights and controllers and all sorts of stuff. I've done stuff with Oxbeam. I'm a big fan of what they make. I didn't know they made jump starter / air compressors. What do you know? I think Oxbeam, at least the other stuff I've had from Oxbeam, has been fantastic. So I'm inclined to recommend this if you're looking for a 3,000 amp jump starter with the built-in 150 PSI air compressor, 12 volt rechargeable, also acts as a battery bank. It's normally $130. It's on sale for $100, and it's going to knock another $10 off with the coupon. Remember, you have to come down here and click the coupon, because Amazon's not going to auto apply it. All right, we got a couple welders for you here from Yes Welder. This is the basic MIG welder. It's a flux core welder. Okay, it'll do lift, TIG, stick. You can do all these other things with it, but in essence, it's a flux core welder. It's on sale, down from $150 to $120, and there's a $10 off coupon, taking it to $110. That is just a go-to solution there. All right, then if you want the MIG, we got the 165 amp MIG welder, flux core, gas MIG, lift, TIG, stick, 4-in-1 welder here. Yes Welder is, I think, one of the best prosumer brands in welders out there. In fact, I know pros who use them for light duty work kind of stuff. These are great welders. This is second gen from them. It's a fantastic welder. All right, and last of the hand tools here, I was mentioning it the other day when I was talking about the Quinn wrenches. This is the gear wrench, 12 piece. This is 120 tooth ratcheting, 120 XP. It's a simulated, it's a back and forth thing. Essentially, it's 120 tooth. Universal spline, extra long, flex head ratcheting in metric, non-skip, all the way from 9 to 19. This is a huge set. It's a beautiful set. This is definitely a professional grade set. Normally $268. It's 48% off. If you're a pro or you're a prosumer who's got the money to spend, this is a gorgeous set. I cannot recommend it enough. It's buttery smooth. It's flex head. It's got let me pull it up. I think it doesn't have teeth per se, but it has the ridges in there, so it's anti-slip. So it's going to grip on either side. This is just a beautiful set. Can't recommend it enough, as I said. All right, then over at Menards. Now, these got sent in by viewers. You can send stuff in if you want. It's Dentatools or red@dentatools.com. Try not to send it in before Friday. All right, make sure you provide a link. Anyway, nylon tactical belt XL, good for if you're carrying that thing that you carry with you every day when you go out. This is a good belt for that sort of thing, don't you think? Anyway, $4. That's a cheap belt for $4. Anyway, and he sent these over, man. My daughter would go nuts for this. We got set 1, set 2 of your encased bug solution. What is it? Sets. Just nature collector set. I don't get why we. Anyway, he sent them over. They're funny. I thought I'd share. All right, and then we got over at Sam's Club. Check this out. We got the cat creeper seat with the modular. I see a lot of the car detailing guys using these things, and it's on sale. And look at this. It's modular, so if you're not using the full thing, you can just use the seat itself. I know if you look close, you can see the wheels are on the seat, and it just pops right off. So, I mean, the whole thing comes apart. Everything's modular about it. That's a pretty nifty little setup there. And it's the car detailers I see using these things. And you're looking at a price of $80. It seems like a pretty good price to me. All right, now we got to talk about some power stations. This is the Afery. I've got a video coming out tonight on this. I just finished doing the review and the video on it. Now, full disclosure, the video tonight is sponsored. This one's not sponsored. They don't know I'm doing this plug. But I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek into this because I've got a coupon code for this thing that's going to knock it down, I think, to $600. So go and check it out. If you're looking for a power station in spring, this is the time. We got storms, we got melting snow, we got floods. Oh my gosh, 80-mile-an-hour winds here yesterday, ripping down power lines everywhere. Getting a power station like this, you're going to use it in the summer. You're camping, hiking, hunting, all sorts of things you're going to use it for. Tons of events, birthday parties, just all sorts of events we find to use these things. And this is a 2,400 watt, 2048 watt hour battery. You're using LiFePO 4. It even has the Bluetooth to your phone connection. It's a budget one. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, and it's got it's not a big name brand and stuff like that. But they sent it to me, and I took a look at it, and brother, for the price, for $600 for a 2K box, I'm impressed. When I say a 2K box, I'm talking like the standard 2000. You know, you see them from Blue Eddy, from Anchor Solex. I'm running one right here from EcoFlow. I'm a huge fan of the EcoFlow. But you're going to be spending $1,500, $2,000 for one of those boxes. $600. That's ridiculous. Now, to put it in perspective, how about this? We got the DJI Power. It's coming in at $450. You're like, well, that's a good bit cheaper. This is half the size. 2,200 watt at 1,024 watt hours. Now, this is a great box, especially if you're doing anything with DJI, because it's got direct connects for fast charging to all the drones and all that kind of stuff. But if you're doing anything with like sensitive electronics, laptops, stuff like that, I highly recommend it. I kind of consider this like the professional, using photography, laptops, drones, that kind of stuff, high-end electronic professional. This is the one you want to get. But if you're looking for a lot of juice for not much money, I don't know how you cannot mention this one. All right, just go and check them both out. I got videos on both. Well, the other one's coming out tonight. And then one last thing I want to talk about is, you guys know I went through that health scare last year. And don't be like me. Don't be stupid and just not pay attention to this stuff. Get get a handle on your blood pressure, all right? And for under 60 bucks, this is a solid home unit here, 44% off. It's got over 6,000 reviews. You look at the reviews, there's no fish hook on it. It's just a good, solid blood pressure unit. So I want you guys to stay safe. I'm trying to stay safe. I'm losing weight, losing more weight. We're dropping pounds left and right. Hope you guys are staying safe as well. Spring is, at least around here, an interesting time of year. It is. We had 4 feet of snow. It's all melting in less than a week. It is crazy outside. So as I've been telling everyone, drive safe, be safe out there. Anyway, if you like what we do here, chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.